when you're dealing with someone like Eddie Hearn that doesn't want to answer questions, wants to take it into the lowest denominator of a conversation, wants to tell you about the colour of your hair, or wants to tell you how much money you lost in football.
Pro boxing fans here in London with none other than Simon Jordan. Anthony and Eddie's talked about this agenda from Talksport. Simon, you've been very vocal about this last time as well. Is there any agenda towards AJ from yourself, from Talksport?
No. I mean, Anthony Joshua's best friend, Michael Jarman, is a very, very good friend of mine, and I spend a lot of time speaking to him, taking objective opinions on Anthony Joshua. As a bloke, I admire Anthony Joshua. I think his achievements have been credible. I think, like they observe, in a high tide, all boats rise high, and he was that high tide. I question him against the veracity of other fighters, but that's an opinion. When someone criticises Tyson Fury for what I consider to be a pup of a fight against Derek Chisora, when I criticise him for the poor performance against Otto Wallin, when I call him out for fighting an MMA fighter, and then I say Anthony Joshua's fight against Jermaine Franklin wasn't where I thought it should be, there is the balance. Now, sometimes in conversations, when you're dealing with someone like Eddie Hearn that doesn't want to answer questions, wants to take it into the lowest denominator of a conversation, wants to tell you about the colour of your hair, or wants to tell you how much money you lost in football, or wants to tell you that you're a disc jockey. I've got a great playlist, by the way, for Eddie, Suspicious Minds, Would I Lie to You, stuff like that. But when he wants to take it into that area, when we're talking about grown-up conversations, we're talking about drug testing, we're talking about people putting on fights that shouldn't be on because regimes have been failed, those are conversations that people want to hear. And if I misspeak and say, oh, you cancelled the fight promptly and that was on Saturday, oh no, it wasn't Friday, that's irrelevant. That's background noise. My point is that there is no agenda. Adam Cattrall is a brilliant commentator. Gareth Davis is a brilliant commentator. If there is a bias, it's from Spencer Oliver in favour of Anthony Joshua. The rest of us just want to see a thriving, burgeoning, booming heavyweight division because everything feeds off it. So absolutely not. I admire Anthony Joshua. I admire his achievements. I do believe that he's a product of certain aspects of other people's ambitions. So, no agenda.